So
solid lock up there, man.
Yeah. It's good, but in a good swing, it works pretty good. So, how does this stack up against that
in terms of
functionality?
I mean, kind of the same. We did the timing or the time video, and I think they're the same. I mean, once you get into an axe this size, I think durability and maybe head steel is what starts to separate them. As far as functionality, I don't think anybody's going to go out and like fell 3 different trees with 3 different axes and be like, wow, this one cut so much better. I personally don't feel like that, but I think, you know, maybe like a Weatherlings or a, what is it, Granford Brooks, would probably last longer. But as far as like actually cutting a tree down, I don't think it's any different. So I don't really think these are any different.
I did appreciate having 4 extra inches on this handle for.
Cow. What's that? We're live right now.
I don't believe you.
I don't believe you.
So,
anyway,
so we were talking a second ago about the mass of these heads, and I think this one is especially for splitting wood. Yes.
All right.
This one's definitely going to be better for splitting wood because you're going to get resistance as this head goes up. It's also the texture and all that stuff's not going to really help. This one is just designed to split wood. So.
And what steel is that?
This is 1055.
So this is 1055. I'm just going to roll my video into this one. This is 1045. What's that weigh?
I can't remember.
And I think this is like 2 1/4.
Feel it.
Well, it's light. It's a lot.
Yeah.
It's a lot lighter. Hickory handle, American hickory handle. Again, the Condor Greenland Pattern Axe. This is the longer version with the 26-inch handle. The other one, I think once you get like, I don't know, I'm not big on hatchets. I think hatchets are kind of silly, to be honest. Once you get into like tomahawk size, that's when it matters. But there's a hatchet version of this with like a 5-inch head instead of a 7-inch head. I think overall they did the job that we got them to do. I think any longer on this one, you're starting to get into like a felling axe. I still feel like I could do, you know, finer tasks with this one. And then you can chop one-handed with this pretty easily. I think Paul showed a little bit of that earlier. But yeah, a good buy. I think I came in at like $70 after shipping because shipping was kind of expensive. I think you can get this for around $55.
Which is only a little bit more expensive than this. I got this for $30 on Amazon. One other thing, yeah, his comes with a sheath. This did not come with a sheath. It also has that strike face on the back that for driving stakes and stuff like that. I could probably do that with this. It's just not going to be nearly as effective or, easy to use because it's still this round face in the back.
And the leather sheath that comes with this is stamped Condor on one side, El Salvador on the other, and it's pretty par for the course as far as Condor sheaths go. I think they do a really good job on it. Dave Canterbury and Chris Tanner from Prepared Mind 101 both expressed how they actually like these sheaths better than Granford's Brooks or Weatherlings. Is it Weatherlings? They're real expensive fucking axes that don't make any sense. So yeah, overall I think both of them,
they're functional, and I was surprised about how functional this one was. Look at it. This thing is kind of novelty, and there are 2 videos that I think got the most views I've seen on this. Was one guy running through the woods killing milk jugs to demonstrate the combat effectiveness of this, and I turned that one off. Ziyuki 1, I think is how you say it. He did a great field review of this thing. You could pulling the head off and using this as a specific tool. We'll put a link to that one. I linked to it also in our my loadout video, but he demonstrated a whole lot of usefulness for this head, and the ability to pull it off the handle makes that possible. Obviously, that's not possible with this, but I wouldn't want to. This is a great all-around awesome axe, and this one is just kind of a separate type of tool. So they both have their usefulness, and that is also very effective, much more effective with splitting wood, which is what it's designed to do.
are you going to test that out like hitting tennis balls on a tennis court or anything? With your fucking Wilson.
Well, now that I have that ability, I think I might. It's got a bigger bearded head. I could probably smack some tennis balls with this.
The sheath for that's gonna be massive, huh?
Yeah, it's, the cold steel one is just it like slips over the top and then snaps here. It doesn't go out around the back like that. I believe, if I remember the pictures correctly. I may make my own just because I have some scrap leather, and I could probably get the hardware no problem. Tandy leather, we have one in town in Reno, so I could order it online. So shouldn't be too hard. Just heavier leather like this is way better than kind of the crap or the nylon. I'm not partial to nylon sheaths, and that's usually what you get with Condor or cold steel stuff. That or the Securex sheaths like this one, and these hold up. I'm just not really partial to the
Fire
way
still
they put
dropping
together.
out.
Yeah, that was a Coughlin's $5 fire ferro rod. I have another one, so it's fine. Those are all my thoughts on this thing.
Yeah, I think we're getting pretty dry here, so we'll probably
Keep it.
probably